But let's move into our favorite weekly segment. This is Wet Boys. This is where we talk about the dampest of dudes, the soggiest of shooters, the moistest of men. This is where we give praise to the guys who absolutely went off in the past week, had historic performances, crazy stat lines, just wild and out, getting points, getting buckets left and right, or, did something heartwarming. I don't know what the fuck this is for.
Is that Nick Cannon?
Player of the week, pretty much.
Was that Nick Cannon who was the host of Wild 'N Out?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
Ricky, start us off with your Wild 'N Out point.
No, I'm giving it to the Rookie of the Year, and that would be Trae Young. I mean, he has been balling out ever since the All-Star break. I mean, basically it was, I want to say, his second game this week. I was like, I'm giving it to Trae Young. I don't care what he does the rest of the week. I'm giving it to Trae Young, and he's been balling out 30 and 10 and 5 rebounds. Going to win Rookie of the Year, although I'd love to give it co-besties, Luka and Trae at the top.
Loser talk.
Co-besties, Dave.
Co-besties.
Here's a shower thought, though. And I almost threw this out the last segment, but I thought you guys would think it was stupid. So in between, I asked you guys, and Sean said it was a good idea. Could you imagine alternate reality? Jimmy Harden, James Butler. Like if their names were switched.
It's the dumbest thing I've heard, but also it really makes me think like they'd be different people.
It just sounds weird.
James Butler, I don't know. There's just something like way too stern and serious about that. But it's funny because like Jimmy's personality on the court is so like locked in and intense. James, I could see that. Yeah. But Jimmy Harden, no. Jimmy Harden with the step back three.
Jimmy don't like that.
What if it was just Jim Harden and Jim Butler?
Ugh.
Jim.
That's a lose.
I'm glad there's no Jim. There's a Jimmer, there's a Jimmy, and there's a James, but there's no Jim in the league, and that's what I'm thankful of. I think there was Jim James, right? There used to be Jim James. I think he was a part of the Fab Five, but I don't think there's any Jims in the league, which I'm very
not right now.
But that's a great thought. It would totally flip.
It's bizarre.
If he was Jimmy Harden, he would not be my MVP.
Yeah,
we'll put it that way. Dave, give us your wet boy.
I'm taking the nice route here because I really, really think that this is a guy who has been overlooked for his whole career. Actually, he worked for it. Good to be honest, he worked for it. And Bruno Caboclo has been playing up to a level which I don't know if anyone ever thought he'd get there, but truly to the calendar, 2 years away from being 2 years away when he was drafted. And this guy is balling out. He's shooting from three, which is incredible. He's putting the ball on the court, which I didn't know he could really do because I just didn't know if he'd ever have it in him. But he can take the ball on the court. He can shoot from the outside. He's putting it all together right now. And a lot of this credit, I think, needs to go to I'm going to fuck up because I don't remember the coach's name, who the former coach of the 905 Raptors from Toronto. Jerry Stackhouse. Assistant right now for obviously the Grizzlies. Like it's just he's put it together for him, and those two guys together, I really think Bruno's got a bright future in front of him. So I'm hopeful that he keeps it going.
Yeah, it's been fun to watch.
And he's got
really.
the Suns tonight, so like that like he had decent stats last week. So he had 2 good games.
Dave's like, I'm gonna pick him.
This is like a preemptive. Like we're recording this on Saturday afternoon. He's going to put up some great numbers against the Suns.
Well, hopefully it comes. I like these guys who get like shit on for most of their career.
Yeah.
And then actually turn it on. Like it's good to see. Like I'm happy for Bruno. And
when I saw he had
24 points, I was like, holy shit.
He was a joke for like a couple of years, and now he's like a legit NBA starter. It's awesome.
When we get late in the season, like I usually I try to watch highlights every single night. And usually, like, sometimes some nights just I can't do it. But when I saw Bruno drop 24, I was like, I gotta watch this shit. So
before you give your wet boy though,
yep.
The most famous gyms in sports, Jim Brown,
Jim McMahon.
You've got Jim McMahon, Jim Harbaugh, Jim Abbott, Jim Boeheim, and I think I'm missing one, but I don't think I do. So Jim Boeheim, Jim Abbott, Jim Brown, and
some good gyms.
Jim Harbaugh.
Some good gyms.
That's just the gyms, not James
and Jim Ross.
I fucked up. Fab Five was Jimmy King and Ray Jackson. So if you combined it, it would be Jim Jackson, not Jim James. But still, completely wrong. Let's move now to my wet boy. It is the guy who's most deserving, and nobody wanted to give it to him. I get it. He lost 3 games, but also that's
Dave
good.
asked in the text group who wants to take him.
I was going to take him anyways.
Okay.
Before you said that, I was going to take him. And again, like you're saying, oh, he shouldn't get it because he lost. That's what this team's supposed to be doing. This team is supposed to be tanking. This team is supposed to be bad. It's Devin Booker of the goddamn Phoenix Suns averaging 47 points per game, 6 assists, 5 boards, 53% from the field, and 36% from the three. He had fucking 50 and 59. Like, this guy's phenomenal.
Yeah,
I get it.
He's the worst person ever put up back-to-back 50-point games, lose both of them. I mean, like,
who are the two other people
special.
who put back-to-back 50 games?
He's special.
So if he's in the company of like Michael Jordan, James Harden, like, yeah, then he's the worst. But like,
I think that's the funny thing about him, because we've never seen someone at such a young age. Well, we've rarely seen someone at such a young age put up as many points as efficiently as he is. And it's not super efficient from three anymore, but like, it's still impressive. But at the same time, he is absolutely trash on defense. And that goes to show when you look at the on-off stats for that team. They're so much better off with him off the floor. And it's a team with no depth. So I don't know. Like, I get it. He's an incredible scorer, but I feel like this is different, and this is just kind of sad.
He became the first Suns to ever produce back-to-back 50-point performances and was just the 10th player in NBA history, joining Wilt Chamberlain, heard he's a bum, James Harden, heard he's a bum, Elgin Baylor, heard he's a bum, Kobe Bryant, heard he is also a bum, Michael Jordan, heard he's also a bum, Rick Barry, complete bum, Bernard King, bum, Antoine Jameson, the weirdest name on this list.
It is kind of weird.
Out of all these guys, because all those guys are Hall of Famers, Antoine's like, he was good. And then AI. So, pretty good company.
Did they all lose back-to-back games when they put up 50?
I don't have that.
No,
those stats.
I can tell you
but he is the youngest player to ever do consecutive 50-point outings.
Yeah. No, and that's cool. Like, I get it. He's a great scorer. But, like, his team's gotten worse every single year he's been in the NBA. And at some point,
but also young
talent needs to win games.
He also has like the worst GM and the worst owner. If he was on a different team, I don't think you'd be saying these things. And also, he's still only 22.
Yeah,
like, he can become better defensively. He's already an elite scorer. He's an elite scorer.
I don't disagree with the elite scorer. Like, it's like a worse version of the argument with James Harden when he like was not trying on defense, except for the fact that James Harden was winning games.
Damn, Antoine Jameson averaged 24 in a season.
Yeah,
I didn't remember that. But yeah, he did back-to-back games. He was 24, Antoine Jameson, 51-50, and he won one game by 3 and then lost the other one against the Supersonics by 16.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Devin Booker. I don't care if he's bad defensively. What he did was impressive.
He's bad. His team's bad. It's all bad.
And you know what? His team is bad, and they should be bad because it's going to get them closer to getting help.
They're like locked in for a top 3 pick, whatever.
Yeah, but they're not. They're not locked in for top 4.
Yeah.
I mean, they could sell at top 4. The
odds I'm saying like from the odds standpoint, like there's no way to improve their odds at this point in the season.
Well,
no,
true.
There's not.
Yeah, that's true. I know. I keep forgetting, but yeah, they're locked in right now.
Yep.
In the top 3 for sure. And they're 2.5 games back of the New York Knicks. I still feel like we're still in the mode of last year where the number 1 pick actually means something, having the number 1 slot, but it doesn't. So you're just going to... Yeah, it doesn't matter.
They're just losing games because they're terrible at basketball. You can say it out loud.
But they're also starting Jimmer Fredette, who went 0 of 10 from
that was a feel-good moment because they wanted to have Jimmer play against
you would be much better
the Utah Jazz.
It'd be better if he was better at basketball.
Yeah.
It would feel real good if he was better at basketball.
But instead it's like, a feel-good moment for him.
You got more gym stuff for us, or are you good?
No, I'm good.
We're out of gyms.
I'm looking at shoes.
Oh, nice.
I got to buy my house
You looking at
lamp.
You looking at Jimmers?
Here's the thing, and this is totally not
Jimmer guys
basketball,
don't shoot?
but I'm going to say it anyways. You know what I just noticed that kind of ticks me off?
What's that?
So the new Adidas Ultra Boosts came out, Game of Thrones style.
Yep.
My House Lannister ones, only women's. So I have to look now to see what my size would be in a woman's shoe.
You're going to buy a woman's shoe?
Dude, have you not seen the House Lannister shoes?
I don't
They're
care.
baller AF.
Oh, it's
All right,
not.
that's a great place to end this. Wait, we can't end it because we got to do fantasy. Fantasy updates. I wish we really could kill this segment after that one.
Those are only in...
We're in second place.
Women's running.
We're in second place. Super Hippo currently in first, 102 points, 102.5 points in first place. The big thing that we're just going to focus on, because we got 2 weeks left, we're not really going to be able to improve our field goal percentage. We might be able to. We're in like 10th place, but any points will help. We're currently sitting at 46.47%, and Team Grantham's at 46.75%. And then blocks, we are also closing in. Team Corrupt has 481. We have 477. So those are the two that we can make up ground in. 3-point percentage, we might be able to. We're at 37.04. Big Ballers are at 37.81. So they're going to need a bad night, and we're going to need some good ones.
Yeah.
But the big thing's going to be blocks. So we went out and made some moves. We picked up the guys with the most blocks in the league right now. We dropped Marco Bellinelli. We dropped Devin White. And we picked up, or Derek White. and we picked up Jakob Poeltl and JaVale McGee. So we're starting all centers pretty much to win this league. It's going to be tough. It's going to be a battle.
Advanced analytics, man.
But we'll see. We got to make up 2.5 points. Hopefully, Super Hippo also falls off. We should see where he's failing, where he might take a slip up. He's getting chased right now by Kyle Craig. Super Hippo has 4,676 field goals made. 76ers have 4,665 made. So he's got an 11-point lead on the field goals made. So that's got to hopefully flip for them for us to win that. And then that's pretty much about it. His team's really good. He's not going to get caught in blocks. He's not going to get caught in steals at all. Assists, too. He's got a pretty decent. Oh, he might flip and assists.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Super Hippo and Just Incredibles. They both have 2,529,000 assists this year. So he might. We just need him to really stop getting any assists. In Atlanta, Just Incredible to flip.
Yeah.
So we need them to separate.
Here's hoping.
So it's gonna be tough. We'll keep you updated though throughout the fantasy update. So
2
Ricky,
more weeks. We're nearly there.
We're almost there. You got a conclusion on the shoe thing, or can we end it?
No, you can end it.
Okay. All right. Let us know your wet boy of the week down in the comments below.